Today I've got another FC26 career mode video. I'm finishing off the deep dive notes and I'm going to talk about some new features like the new challenges mode, authentic gameplay and unexpected events. Make sure you are subscribed. We are so close to 300,000 subscribers. We've got 7,659 to go. Tell your friends to subscribe and make sure you leave a like because it always helps the videos. Alright, let's talk about Manager Live, redefining manager career. In FC26 we're bringing in the Manager Live career experience, a dynamic hub filled with ever-changing challenges, offering fresh experiences that evolve on a weekly and monthly basis throughout the new season. So now when you're in the menus and you want to play some manager career, you go to the manager career section. There's going to be live and original options. The original option is just your standard career mode that we already do in FC25. But the live section is going to be where the challenges are. Alongside full career and live star points, Manager Live is home to a variety of challenges released throughout the new season. Some challenges align with real world football, like Frenzy of transfer windows or the Champions League knockouts. Reactive challenges are timed to capture specific events, creating what-if moments like unexpected upsets or epic title battles. You can now enjoy career mode in bite-sized chunks. In a few hours of play, you can win something and be rewarded. So you will see things like, can you win the league with only youth players? Can you survive relegation with a negative 20-point deduction? Can you take a team in the bottom league to Champions League glory, only playing domestic players? So many opportunities to prove your managerial greatness. You can also connect with friends to share challenges and tackle the most popular ones directly from the hub. You can earn exclusive kit rewards by completing challenges to use in Manager Career, and this challenge completion will enable you to progress through the season pass to earn game-wide rewards, including icons and heroes. At the heart of Manager Live is the hub, a space where you can access all Manager Career scenarios, including full careers, live starting points and challenges. Onboarding, building your manager profile. Just as real-world managers bring their own identity and history to every new club, you'll bring your manager's identity for every challenge. You can put on a suit, tracksuit, or build a style of your own, and you can even take the pitch as a real manager. You'll notice that this year you can put a birth year, a birth month, and a birthday. It says fill your information correctly. You won't be able to change it later. In addition to your manager's looks, you can choose your name or select a real manager. Selected teams, choose up to 5 teams. This helps you receive personalized recommendations that let you rewrite history or take on the challenges faced by your chosen clubs. Once your profile is complete, it's saved online and is used for all subsequent saves, and you can change it from your hub profile. So this is going to be good because every time you start a new career save, you have to create a manager, I believe. But this time, it's just going to save to your profile, so you don't have to always recreate managers. You can just use the same manager for each save. So it's definitely a good time-saving feature. Let's see what it looks like here. So this is going to be an avatar that's attached to your profile. You pick up to 5 selected teams, and then when you go to Manager Live, you can start immediately doing the challenges. Some retro kits are going to be available as rewards. There's a lot of challenges, as you can see. It's not just going to be like 2 or 3 challenges. It looks like they've put a lot of effort into this. There's going to be short challenges, like this one. It says navigate the transfer window to earn some money and use it to upgrade your squad. You have to earn at least 10 million from transfers and spend at least 20 million on transfers. Once you complete those 2 objectives, the challenge is over. Some challenges will have disabled features like you can't do the quick sim or attacking highlights, and there's conditions where you can only sign players on loan. So you're going to have to pay attention to that sort of stuff, but this does look good. I think it's going to be interesting. The hub organizes all Manager Career content into easy to navigate tabs so you can quickly find the scenarios that interest you most. Here's how it's structured. So there's going to be permanent tabs. That includes the For You section, which is personalized content based on your selected teams. Continue, where you can quickly load your existing saves. Social, which is friend-based challenges. Popular, the most played challenges globally. Favorites, where you can save up to 15 scenarios for quick access. And Completed, a record of the last 15 challenges you've completed. Dynamic tabs. The hub can also feature dynamic tabs based on current events. Examples include Premier League, UEFA Champions League, seasonal events, and specific types. And these can include Road to Glory style challenges with varying difficulties. So you can see there's For You, Core, Domestic, Popular, Completed. Challenge parameters are the foundation of every scenario we create, allowing us to tailor each challenge to reflect the real-world dynamics of football. These parameters define the rules, objectives, and context of the challenge with the goal of making every experience feel unique and engaging. Below is a detailed breakdown of the parameters. So start date is important. That determines when the challenge begins within the football calendar. So the default start date is at the beginning of the season, but you could start at specific game weeks like mid-season or just before a crucial match. If you're going to do a relegation battle challenge, you would start in February with your team in the relegation zone, and then you would fight to avoid the drop. Title decider will begin in April, with your team just 2 points behind the league leaders, with only 5 games left to play. As the season develops, new game weeks increase the challenge possibilities. Team selection is another parameter, and it defines which team or teams you can manage in the challenge. This can be a specific team, any team from a specific league or country, a pool of up to 20 teams. This is what the team select menu looks like now. It tells you how many titles the club has won, the club worth, transfer budget, the kits, stadium, board expectations, and fan base devotion, youth facilities and financial stability. Create your club. This toggle allows us to create challenges that are both specific to create your club, authentic clubs only, or both. Example usage: custom legacy. Build a brand new club and take them from the bottom of the football pyramid to the top. League and country selection. These parameters define the leagues and countries involved in the challenge. Specific leagues, specific countries, and multiple leagues or countries. If you get the European Elites Challenge, you can choose a club from the Premier League, League One, Bundesliga. Examples include European Domination, where you manage a team in one of Europe's top 5 leagues and win the Champions League. National Focus, take charge of a team in a specific country and dominate the domestic competitions. There's also Cup Competitions parameters, which will determine which cup competitions are active in the challenge. So if you want to play Jude's double, you have to lead Real Madrid to a domestic double, spearheaded by Jude Bellingham, and this is where you have to win the La Liga and win the Spanish Cup as well. You also have to include Bellingham in your starting 11 for 25 matches. Feature settings. These toggles allow us to enable or disable specific gameplay features, adding variety and complexity to a challenge. We can adjust the following: training plans, scouting and transfers, youth academy, manager market, and gameplay toggles. As you can see here, disabled features for this challenge include quick sim, sim match, tactical view, play highlights, attacking highlights, and manager market. Parameters allow us to configure the experience by fine-tuning settings to deliver unique experiences, including financial takeover, board expectations, transfer negotiations, transfer embargo, minimum difficulty, referee strictness, points deduction, and no match restarts. This is what it looks like, so the parameters will be there. You can't do match restarts, your transfer embargo is 4 windows, 20 points deducted. Some challenge examples include against all odds, go from rags to riches with an unfancied team facing a transfer embargo, Phoenix Club, revive a sleeping giant with strict board expectations and transfer negotiations. Team management limiters. In some challenges you'll need to carefully manage your squad selection because players over or under specific age are ineligible for selection. Your squad is limited to players of a specific nationality. Blocked players appear unavailable in your team management screen, similar to how suspended or injured players are displayed, but with a distinct icon. If you attempt to start a match with an invalid lineup, you'll be notified to adjust your team. So you can see here with this one, the players have an icon there saying too old, and that means you can't use them in this challenge mode. Transfer limiters. With challenges, we can create scenarios that modify your transfer activity, such as only signing players over or under a certain age, only selling players over or under a certain age, limiting transfers to specific teams, leagues, or regions, restricting transfers to free agents or loans only. Conditions for this challenge include only signing players from Germany, only signing players under the age of 23, only use the wing play tactical vision. These rules apply to both incoming and outgoing transfers. For example, you might only be able to sell players over a certain age, or you could be blocked from offering players in exchange deals if they don't meet the criteria. Some challenges will lock you into a specific tactical vision. Job limiters. How long can you make an impact at a single club? In certain challenges, you'll be limited to a set number of seasons before being required to move on. Objectives define the goals you must achieve to complete a challenge. There are a number of objectives that can be mixed together to create a multitude of scenarios. Each objective can be set to have an open-ended completion date or require you to complete it at a set date in the game. Challenge types. There will be lots of challenges across the year, and here are a few examples of the types of challenges you will see. Mid-season scenarios, which will use live star points to deliver challenges at any game week of the season. So there'll be things like derby drama or shock of the week. Dynamic scenarios adapt to real-world football events or trends, and they consist of proactive scenarios, reactive scenarios. Proactive scenarios will let you pick a side and play out the future. Reactive ones will be released after recent events. Historical achievements recreate iconic moments from football history through scenarios. So there'll be things like Invincibles Challenge or Treble Triumph. Time-limited challenges. so some challenges will have an expiry time. Celebrating success and progress. Manager Live ensures your accomplishments and even your setbacks are acknowledged in a meaningful way. The UI is designed with the intent of making every completed scenario feel significant, whether you've lifted the trophy or learned from a tough campaign. Objective notification. Each time you complete or fail an objective, a task list item will notify you. So it says there, challenge objective completed. A dedicated challenge detail screen is always available from the objective section in Office. This will include the title and description, challenge image, objectives and completion time frame, limiters and feature settings, all configured parameters and rewards if available. Completion flow. When you finish a challenge, completing all objectives or falling short, the next time you enter the central screen, you'll be taken through a tailored completion flow. If you've achieved all core objectives, you'll be greeted with a celebratory completion screen and awarded if any rewards are configured. Even if some objectives are missed, your journey is still recognized, reflecting the reality that not every season ends with silverware, but every campaign tells a story. Afterward, you are taken to the completion summary screen, where your performance is highlighted against the backdrop of the challenge. From here, you can choose your next move. So this is it. You've just won the Champions League, and then once you go back to the menus, it tells you that you are the champion. Then it says challenge completion validation is in progress, and then it takes you to your reward. You can claim that. And then after that, you can go to the main hub, continue the job with the team, share with your friends, or restart the challenge. This is what it looks like when you share it with your friends. So you click on share with friends, and then you can choose one of your friends from here and then share the job. Challenges can offer unique rewards for successful completion. Rewards can be licensed retro kits, progression in your season pass journey, or a combination of the two. Completing challenges can also complete objectives within the season pass, rewarding you with season pass points. Along the path will be many manager career rewards, including icons and heroes, which can be used in challenges, and the manager career with icons and heroes mode. I think this feature is going to be big for career mode because it's going to turn manager career mode into a live and evolving experience. It's going to change the way a lot of people play career mode. And of course, the existing manager original experience remains available. The next feature is authentic gameplay, the true football experience. I'll just touch on this briefly, but yeah, you can choose authentic. This is going to be a gameplay preset dedicated to career mode, which will aim to replicate the speed, granularity, and increased variety encountered in real life matches. But there's also the competitive gameplay preset, where it's going to be faster paced and it's meant for online modes. There's also custom sliders, where you can build your own experience from authentic foundations, so the sliders aren't going anywhere. Next up is unexpected events. I'm also excited about this feature. Unexpected events are a new layer of dynamic narrative scenarios that can occur throughout your career mode experience. These events are designed to reflect the unpredictability of real world football, where as a manager things don't always go to plan. So one of them will be International Injury Crisis. Following the recent round of international matches, Szoboszlai has returned to the club nursing an injury. Unfortunately, Szoboszlai will be unavailable for squad selection for the foreseeable future. And all you can do is say, I understand. From sudden player injuries to surprise transfer offers, these moments will challenge your decision making and adaptability as a manager. When an unexpected event is triggered, the game halts your current simulation and brings you directly into the moment with an event screen. They're meant to grab your attention and demand action. They will never interrupt matches, post-match flows, or press conferences. Types of unexpected events, emerging scenarios. So one of them will be new ownership. Your club has been bought and is now under new ownership. There's also decision points, choices that define you. An example of this is homesick player. Boss, I'm feeling homesick and struggling to adjust to life in Man City. This has been the first time I've been away from home for so long. Is there anything you think can be done to help me cope? And you have to click on take immediate action and see what you can do. Maybe you have to loan him out or sell him. There are several categories of unexpected events that you may encounter during your career mode playthrough: player related events, club and board events, and fans and media events. Unexpected events means that no two career mode seasons will play out the same way. The frequency and impact of unexpected events can be adjusted in settings, enabling you to tailor the experience to your preferred level of challenge and unpredictability, with the ability to turn them off if you're not up for the challenge. So that's good as well, because this could frustrate a lot of players, but you can turn this feature off completely. This feature is big because it means that no two career mode seasons will play out the same way. I'm very happy to see this as a new feature this year. Anyway, I think we've covered everything. Thank you to my channel members Chris, Callum, Wing, Duffy Boy, Hugo, and Christian. If you want your name featured here, check out the link in the description. Make sure you are subscribed for more FC26 videos.